Hello. Today I am talking about the censure from Representative Al Green from Texas. You might be wondering, what is a censure, the consequences of a censure, examples of previous censures, and excuse me, and maybe the differences and other outcomes as a result of the censure. As you know, during Trump's speech, Representative Al Green from Texas had basically said that Trump didn't have a mandate. And he went further to say that Trump didn't have a mandate to get rid of Medicaid. And so essentially what happened was he was censured. Previously, I believe around the 70s, there wasn't much difference between a censure and a reprimand. They were kind of lumped together. That is no more. So a censure is actually a formal statement passed by resolution that is adopted by majority vote. So it's not a term found in the Constitution. It's just something that they've kind of done in practice and has kind of survived and went on. But it is actually, the word resolution doesn't actually have to appear in the resolution. But the difference with the censure is he actually has to be read, the formal statement, the formal resolution, as to what he's done. And the consequences of the censure just need a simple majority, like I said previously, for a censure and a reprimand. And the members who are censured must stand, like we said, in the well and in the chamber to receive the actual language of the censure. So a reprimand is less severe. So that's the difference between the two than a censure. And this changed, like I said, in the 70s, most specifically 1976. Examples of censure, again, we talked about Representative Al Green because he disrupted Trump's joint session of Congress on Tuesday. The vote was 224 to 198, with 10 Democrats joining to agree that he did deserve a censure. Al Green did vote present. He didn't try to defend himself or deny that he made that statement. So he lost no rights or privileges as a result of this. Essentially, what he was accused of doing is rising from his seat after being told to sit down, shaking his cane while President Trump was speaking toward President Trump. And he said in his speech, that voters in the election in 2024 had not handed a mandate to President Trump, and that to slash the federal government. And he said no mandate to cut Medicaid. No mandate is what he had said. So again, this is different from being expelled. He's not going to be expelled, like I said previously. No privileges. Anything was taken from him, but it is a formal situation. This is given through the U.S. Constitution, Article 1, Section 5, gives the House of the Representatives power to expel any member by 2/3 vote. Clearly, that's not rising to the level here. Also, we see that only 6 members in history have been expelled from Congress. 3 of those 6 were actually for having allegiance to the Confederacy. They were expelled in 1861 for joining the Confederate States of America. In 1980, Michael Myers, not to be confused with the fictional serial psycho that we all know, convicted of bribery in 1980. In 2002, James Trafficant, again, bribery, conspiracy to defraud the government, a bunch of other things, corruption. 2023, you might remember George Santos was actually findings of fraud and misuse of campaign funds, like the OnlyFans thing in 2023. Also, there have been situations where people from Congress have often gotten more heated. For instance, September 15th, 2009, Joe Wilson from South Carolina said, you lie to President Barack Obama. The result, reprimand by the House of Representatives. It is credited as the turning point that changed the relationship between the legislature and the president. legislative relations. Marjorie Taylor Greene had said something in 2022 to then President Joe Biden during his address. Again, no punishment there. Also, I believe there was one recently, 2024, I believe, in which she wanted him to say the name of the young woman who had been murdered by, she said, an illegal alien. And again, there was no reprimand or anything for that. So feel free, if you got some value from this video, to like and follow. And I am Recovering Perfectionist Mama, so I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good day. Bye-bye.